Settle in, it is time to see who wins. Welcome to the back nine of the final round of the 2022 River City Open presented by Discraft and hosted by Great Lake Discs. I'm Raven Klein.
And I'm Holyn Handley.
We had an exciting front nine for this final round. Maria with a hot start, 4 through 4. She's brought it with between one stroke of our leader, Holyn Handley. Let's get to it.
Yeah, here we have hole 10, a par 3, 340 feet. Uphill with a little bit of a headwind. Tricky to get to, but not impossible. We're going to see how aggressive our card gets.
I'm hoping very.
Alright, I've turned over my drive 2 rounds in a row, so I'm going to be looking to make the correction here. Leave it nice and high, it's turning.
That's great height. Really letting yourself get up the hill.
Yep,
and I'll be inside the circle.
Here's Maria going to that purple destroyer again. Forcing it over, getting it turning.
That'll hook up in the short grass and looks like a similar distance to your putt. Maybe a little further back.
Yeah, she's maybe a foot outside where I'm at.
Okay.
Here we got Stacie.
Stacie gets some good distance, so as long as she gives this the height.
The height looks good. Does it have the turn? Yeah, she's also in the circle. These are the first Circle 1 hits we've seen all tournament, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, with this uphill, it's not an easy circle to reach.
No, certainly not. And the wind is not favorable for it either. Alex hyzering out a little early.
She's probably just going to be pitching up here and getting her par.
Ooh, leaves that a little long. Got a bit of a tester. Here's Stacie just inside the circle for her birdie putt. Oh. A little right side, but...
I mean, that was a lot of chain for it to just fall out like that.
Maria makes good on the birdie putt. We've both got a bit of a headwind on this side of the basket. I'll be looking to match. And I just get the nose down and the headwind just kills it. And so that'll put Maria back in the tie with myself for the lead. And Alex makes good on her par save.
Yeah, Maria really is attacking on this final day here. You'll still have a share of that lead with this par putt. Did you start to really feel it at this point with that?
Oh yeah, definitely. I was getting into the circle, and instead of being excited to putt for birdie, I was wishing the birdie putt was already over.
Yep.
Not the mentality you want to be in, folks. All right, hole 11, par 3, 336 feet downhill, the double Mando hole. So we got a bit of a tailwind today, actually. So it should make hitting the gap a little bit easier, but it also make your disc kind of want to fade out early.
The trees are staggered, so it's a lot easier to kind of push the right side almost and let it fade through the trees.
Yeah.
Unless you're Maria and you just want to throw straight down the gut the whole way.
Yeah, in round 2, she missed the Mandos going for that fairway shot, and so she's correcting by going with that Halo Rock 3.
Another mid off the tee here with the trust. Oh gosh, just go for it.
Giving it a little bit of a run, leaving myself a nice long downhill putt. Into another headwind.
Oh, goody.
Stacie going for that wide fairway driver play. This looks like it has the distance.
That's a great shot.
Oh, wow. Textbook shot from Stacie.
Snaps for Stacie.
Snaps for Stacie.
Alex looking like she was going for a similar line to Stacie, but leaves it a little bit inside.
She makes the Mando.
There we go.
She's got a tough tailwind putt. Oh, it's a good height. Not quite enough height in that tailwind. And now, like I said, I've got a little bit of a downhill headwind putt from about 25.
There we go. That's a good putt for birdie.
Yeah, good correction after the last hole. Maria with basically a tap in to match me. And Stacie also an easy tap in birdie.
That's gotta feel nice. She definitely had a couple looks on the first 9 and they just didn't quite fall for her.
Yeah, we'll see if she catches some momentum now. Hole 12, par 3, 380 feet, blind off the tee. You're looking to hang something out wide to the right side and let it fade back to the left. Get something in line with this tree here on the left. You do have a bit of a fast green. It doesn't show up well on camera, but it is a little bit downhill. So Maria will take the box. Throwing that purple destroyer.
Giving it a good turn.
This looks great.
Well,
yeah, pretty
like
ideal.
you said, fast green, but that hooked up perfectly. And she'll have a little bit of an uphill putt, which I know I personally always prefer.
Agreed. And we got a little bit of a headwind.
Oh yeah, that really got turned over.
I completely misread that wind, but you can see how the branches are moving up closer to the green. And I'm way off the fairway on the right side.
Stacie getting a good rip, but leaving it a little bit inside for that tree. Yeah, catching the tree pretty much dead center, but at least getting a roll forward.
Yeah, I mean, she can run that if she wants to. It's a bit of a scary putt with how downhill it is. But we'll see how aggressive she's feeling.
I mean, Sunday run day, you know?
Exactly. Sunday run day. I love it. Alex, this looks a little bit low, but I really like the turn it's getting. And yeah, she'll be just a little bit short now to the right side.
That is one thing nice about the shape of this hole with the hill, is that even if you're just barely cresting the top, you can get, I mean, at least another 60 to 80 feet past it.
Yeah, I'm going low with something overstable, trying to predict how much ground play I'm going to get.
Is that a justice?
That was a justice. You know it. Alex, giving it a soft run.
That's a smart play. It leaves herself basically leaning up against the koozie.
Stacie going
run.
for it.
Oh,
that might have been a layup.
all right.
That might have been smart.
Yeah, that was
a
smart.
layup. Maria
showing off her IQ.
Yeah, Maria for another birdie, 3 in a row, to take the lead again.
She just loves doing that.
Yeah,
Second turkey of the round.
I know. It's cool, but it's also a little annoying in the moment.
It's always one of those things because, I mean, no one wants to be on a card where you're not having great golf. So you love when people are succeeding, but when you're fighting for that lead, you're always torn because you're like, wow, you're shooting so great, but why are you shooting so great?
Great Lakes Disc, located in Grand Rapids, Michigan, is a fully stocked retail disc golf store that fulfills all of your disc golf needs. We carry all of the major manufacturers, accessories, and offer player and event sponsorship, along with tournament payout assistance. To learn more about Great Lakes Disc, visit greatlakesdisc.com.
Hole 13, 362-foot par 3. Quite a bit uphill, and this bush on the left side does play as OB, so you're going to see players trying to hang it out wide and let it work back toward the pin where we have an elevated pin sitting on top of this rock. So Maria yesterday found that OB bush, so we'll see if she makes the correction today, going back to that purple destroyer.
Yeah, much wider than her route yesterday. Definitely not wanting to deal with that OB stroke.
And the wind a little swirly here. Looked like it kind of smacked her disc down.
Giving that a pump. As long as that hooks up, it's going to still be in the long grass. You see a lot of that on this hole, playing for the 3, unless you have just a perfect tee shot.
Yeah, if the wind's not helping you, it's tough to realistically get in position for the 2, so better to just get in position for an easy 3.
Yeah, Stacie giving it a good pump up there. She'll have a pretty short approach.
Alex flipping something nicely, hitting the fairway. Yeah, she might be able to get that a run if she wants to.
Yeah, this is a difficult run.
And Maria, pretty routine. Looks like she might have been a little bit far and left from where she meant to be.
This one's actually kind of nice. I feel like you can use the rock
Oh, totally.
as your stopper and just be like, perfect, I got my tap in. What a big target.
Yep, Alex smartly just laying that one up. It is, like I said, it is a little bit windy out here today, so really no reason to run anything like that.
Stacie wasting no time because she knew she was laying up from, 20 feet before she got to her disc.
Maria makes good on the par. Good correction from yesterday.
There's going to be some par cleanups here. Very routine.
Yep, for Stacie as well.
Obviously, we want to collect as many birdies as we can, but I always feel you gain a little bit more confidence by laying it up and tapping in a par than consistently missing big birdie putts.
Agreed. Hole 14, par 3, 461 feet. Another downhill bomber shot with a tight gap you gotta hit. You're looking to just throw something super, super straight and avoid too much of a fade out to the left side. Maybe give yourself a long look for the birdie.
Maria still with the box after those pars there.
I swear she's thrown this Purple Destroyer on almost every hole. It's got to be her favorite disc.
I mean, for the most part, it's working great, so I don't blame her. She does catch that tree on the right side, but pushes her pretty much center fairway.
I'm going back to the escape, leaving it nice and high.
Oh, yeah. We gotta get through that tree.
Yeah, it tickled some branches, but I'm right in the middle of the fairway. Not quite far enough to give it a bid for the 2.
Looks like she was trying to turn it over a little bit more, but early release and clearly not super thrilled about it.
Alex, similar line to Stacie, but just tickles that tree, but gets through. She should have a nice hyzer up to the pin from there. Alright, Maria will be up first, going back to her AVR X3. She really likes to flex it over and just let it fade back, pan to the basket, and come in nice and soft. Really great shot for Maria.
Leaving that approach low there for Alex. Just kind of squeaks through the bush, and she's still going to have some work there on that putt.
Stacie going back to that forehand approach.
Ooh.
Oof! Almost ringing it up, but leaving herself with about 8 feet.
You running this, or is it a layup?
I'm telling myself I'm running it, but it's a layup.
Okay. Been there. Alex giving it a bid.
Good bid.
Drop straight down.
Yeah, you can see the branches, the wind's really, really starting to pick up here. Maria cleans up her 3. Just looking cool and confident.
Stacie also grabbing a 3 there. That was well played.
Alex will be tapping in her bogey, I believe.
I believe that was a par for her.
Was a par? Okay. My bad, Alex.
Oh.
No, that was a bogey.
Graphics wrong.
Yeah, that was a bogey. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Hole 15, par 3, 325 feet. Basically a turnover shot. You're looking to take something kind of overstable, miss those trees on the left side, and have it slowly pan out, and then hit this tiny little gap into the trees. Really, you just don't want to go early right. If you're going to make a mistake, you want to fade out left into the field and give yourself a look at the 2. And so we saw Maria with a near perfect drive yesterday. See if she can make the adjustment to get it a little closer today.
I would say yes.
I would agree. That was pretty textbook. Really great angle control from Maria. And I'm going to try to follow those vapor trails. Give this the right height.
That's looking really nice.
Yeah, slide it up a little bit closer.
Looks like Stacie's throwing something even less stable because she really flipped that up.
Yeah, she got caught up in that right side, but she got far enough down. There are little windows in there, so she may still have a putt for the 2. Alex, this looks a little bit low.
It's a good shot shape for sure. A little bit higher, and she would have carried toward the basket.
Yeah, she should
maybe
have
even circle one.
Pretty easy little bid for it. Yep, pins it. Easy.
You can really see the leaves and the wind starting to pick up here.
And Maria from about 25.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and she knows that missing that putt this late in the game, it's not the mistake you want to make.
No.
We'll say
That's
that.
a great putt there from Stacie, getting her birdie.
Yeah, you can tell the tension's definitely picking up with me and Maria. We both know we're close. We know every single stroke counts.
Yeah, and with that birdie putt from you, you tie the lead back up with 13 under. Yeah, that's, it can be any stroke on the course, any throw that does it, but you only ever think about the putts.
Yeah, and I mean, the nerves definitely hit different coming down the stretch of a tournament than anywhere else. Alrighty, hole 16, par 3, 356 feet. You're looking to just hit something straight out of that gap and have it just hold on a line drive, ideally all the way up to the basket. So I'll take the box after making that birdie putt. Going with an escape. I leave it a little bit higher than I did the day before. And put it about 20-25 feet pin high.
Stacie also grabbing the birdie on that last hole. She leaves this low and hyzers out very early. Still hits the gap, so she'll be fine to get her 3.
Yeah, it's a little bit windy outside, and we can't quite tell what the wind is doing from where we're throwing. So Maria going with her trusty purple destroyer, and I mean, that is just perfect.
That's a great shot.
About 15 feet past the basket. There's Alex slipping something up. Looks like she might have caught a little bit of branches coming out of the gap because she left herself pretty short.
Kind of pumps the approach. She pushes herself pretty deep into the circle for her comeback putt. Stacie with the soft forehand approach, just putting herself under the basket.
Got another little headwind putt.
Oh.
Yeah. I know exactly what I just did there. Maria gave me a freebie on the previous hole, and I gave it right back.
You guys just playing catch.
We're just
that
playing
one
catch.
stroke.
That's what it feels like. And so here's Maria to take 1.
And she does. So Maria will regain the lead.
Yeah, Maria's not the type to make the same missed putt twice.
So Alex with a bogey after that first putt. And then Holyn and Stacie will be carding pars. We move into the 17th hole.
Yeah, here we go. Hole 17, par 4, 605 feet. We've got OB road on the left. We've got an OB line on the right. You're looking to throw either a backhand turnover shot or a forehand, just land it in bounds. If you can put it on the left side of the fairway, you give yourself a straight shot or a forehand approach into the green. However, if you get on the right side of the fairway, there's a nice backhand line to give you a birdie putt.
I'm curious to see these as we move forward. I mean, obviously you and Maria know where you're at.
Yeah, and Maria just pumps this overstable destroyer and catches that last tree.
Same thing you did yesterday, throwing this forehand over the OB road. I really do like that, though. I mean, I think you get safer ending, zone. I feel like a lot of backhand players run into those trees.
Yeah, and Stacie going for a little bit of a flex to try and get some more distance. Also checks up nice and safe inside the fairway. See, Alex also going to the backhand.
Forcing it over there, getting some good flight out of the disc, and Beautiful shot.
And you can see the trees blowing a little bit. It's a little swirly. The wind is coming left to right off the road. Looks like Maria slips.
Yeah, definitely not what she's going for. She kind of threw that straight into the ground.
Looks like the wind might have held it over on the right side of the fairway.
Kind of loses her chance for the 3 from there.
Yeah, Stacie.
But it should be an easy 4.
Stacie putting herself into circle 2. She'll have a look at the birdie. And I got far enough right that I actually have access to this backhand line.
Oh, way to keep that low. Get that ground play. Oh.
Yeah, that I was
the
really
goal?
expecting. I was expecting a skip there, but I mean, this is some grabby grass today.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of mix. I mean, on that front 9, you get a lot of dirt, a lot of skips, a lot of ground action. On this back 9, you don't know.
So here's Maria to get up and down to save her par. And she hits the one tree she needed to miss. You can see her staring that disc down a little bit because she knows what the implication is there.
Oh, that's a good run, getting under the basket. A little sigh of relief.
Yeah, you can tell I wanted that one. I saw an opportunity to maybe gain a stroke on Maria.
Yeah, and this is definitely a distance that Maria can make. And she has made today, so...
Oh, the height.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, she knows what that meant too, because that will be a bogey for Maria, a par for myself, and we'll be tied up.
Tie you back up going into hole 18. Man.
Yeah, not the way you really want to lose and gain strokes with, her giving me one and me giving her one and then her giving it back.
Yeah, it has been incredibly back and forth. So that was a bogey for Alex. Or no, she hasn't finished. It was a par for Alex. There we go. Par for Alex, par for Stacie, par for you, and a bogey for Maria as we go into the final hole of the tournament.
Yeah, hole 18, a par 5, 786 feet. We've got 2 OB bushes in the middle of the fairway that we're trying to avoid. Now, Maria and I can both go for eagle here with a perfect tee shot.
Definitely. You have the arms for it.
And so we're definitely both thinking we've got a 3, and in all likelihood, we will be going to a playoff. So after getting the par, I'll be first on the box.
I mean, that's looking great as long as it hooks up, but that is a trusty disc for you, so...
Yeah, I was pretty stoked after that. I've got about 360 feet back left to the pin if I want to go for the 3.
Yeah, and I mean, catching up to that card ahead of you.
Yeah.
Stacie gets a nice rip on this one as well.
Oh yeah, that's drifting right. It's hooking up. Really great shot from Stacie. She can probably go for the 3 as well from there.
Definitely can. Alex looking to follow suit. Releases hers a little bit high. Gets a decent turn. And she'll be in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, she's a little short to go for the 3. But should have a manageable opportunity for 4. Maria's going to be looking to get some big distance to match my shot.
Yeah, and she gets a nice rip on it.
Yeah, she gets around this first OB bush, but she's quite a bit left from where I am, so she'll actually have a pretty tricky shot should she decide to go for the 3.
Yeah, the safer bomber second shot is definitely on the right side where you can hyzer into the green.
Yeah, there's a forehand line over there, but
yeah.
Maria, not really comfortable with her forehands.
Yeah, it's
At
definitely
least
not
for that
impossible.
distance. Definitely not impossible. So Stacie actually in a great position to try and go for the 3.
And she's gonna.
Yeah, this is a great height.
That's
Just needs
beautiful.
to push. Needs to sit.
And now hang out. I mean, that looks like it's touching grass.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out when we get up there. We didn't get an in or out graphic. So Maria going for a hero play, a big flexing
I love
shot.
that, though.
Oh, the aggression.
I mean, that's such nice height. Oh, no.
And it was just 2 feet from perfection. And so after
so,
seeing
this
that,
obviously opens up the door. I assume you're still going for it, even though you could play it safe.
This was my safe play, so I just took out an evader and thought, just put it in circle 2, and then if Maria makes her par safe putt, you can run it, or her birdie safe putt, this would be.
This would be a birdie safe putt, yeah.
You can run it, otherwise Just
Alex
take a break.
giving that a nice little hyzer bit around the tree. Really just trying to get close to the basket.
Maria to save a birdie. Comes up just a little bit
It's a
short.
good bid.
And Stacie.
So yeah, Stacie staying in bounds. Just putting that underneath the basket.
And yeah, I for some reason decided to run that. I wanted to know what it felt like.
Yeah, you can't help it.
You know, it's hard to recreate the kind of emotions you feel when you're in this situation, so I wanted to know what does it feel like to try and run that putt.
Yeah.
And apparently I am timid. So we learned something today.
Yeah. And this is still for your birdie. And with that, I mean, congratulations.
Thank you. I don't look super happy about it there. But
I
I
feel
mean,
like that's still everything just kind of setting in. Maria taps in a par, Stacie with the birdie, and Alex with the birdie as well. Finishing off your 2022
Announcer,
River
your
City
2022
Open.
River City Open FPO champion, Holyn Handley.
Oh, that's gotta feel so great.
they said they'd mail me the trophy.
Well, there you go. After a very exciting round, just trading that stroke back and forth between you and Maria, Stacie putting up a very clean back nine, leaving herself in that third place. And then the only thing that we didn't get to see was Lisa Fakis shooting a 6 down and grabbing that 4th place spot.
Yeah, and I do want to note Maria shot a 1,007 rated round.
Yeah, her round was fantastic.
Incredible performance from Maria.
Yeah. So thank you to the Patreon family and to everyone watching the video. And that is it for the 2022 River City Open.